Before I welcome my dad on to play some duos with me, I just want to say once again, thank you all for coming, and thank you for contributing to the Africa School for the Arts project. So I'm sure many of you guys already know this, but for those of you that don't, this summer, me and a group of other high schoolers from CPS and I guess other high schools are gonna travel to Uganda to help build a school for the arts in a town called, or village. Is it a village, Rolf?
The village outside of Mbale.
Okay, yeah, so a little village outside of Mbale. And we're gonna be there for about 20 days. I think we're gonna build 2 classrooms while we're there. And on the back of the program that you got when you walked in, there's some information about the project itself. I think the top image is a rendering of what when the classrooms will actually look like. And then there's some other photos just from what's been going on in Mbale so far. And then on the front of the program, there's a QR code that you can use. You can scan it, it'll take you to the project's GoFundMe page. And through that GoFundMe, you can obviously donate, and any donations are obviously appreciated, but we have a recommended donation of $15. But like I said, anything is greatly appreciated. And if you only have cash to donate, then we have a little container box basket thingy right over there. And in the GoFundMe page, you also find some more information about the project itself. So I think you'll find information about the people who are leading it, and yeah, that's kind of it. Rolf, do you have anything you want to add? Or he's the leader of the project, so.
I'll just say a couple things. It's wonderful to have all of you here enjoying something incredible, a young man with very talented fingers, supporting a future for Ugandan teenagers. Some of you have heard that just 1 in 5 teenagers has a place in high school in Uganda. And so if you can imagine your own life ending at 7th grade and the type of future you would have had, and the type of future your children would have, if that was the glass ceiling of their education. And so it's really remarkable when young people who are 15, 16, and 17 see the importance of already being, seeing the world beyond themselves and wanting to do something rather remarkable, and giving up some of their time, having some fun, working hard, and ultimately transforming the future of Ugandans their age. So we're very proud of the students from college prep that are choosing to go on this, and the students from Hayward High School, the students from University of San Francisco, and potentially the students from Latitude High School in Oakland. This is a 3 to 4 year project. We'll be bringing over teams all 3 or 4 years that it takes us to build this. The energy and the excitement in this town is remarkable because of a place forgotten in time, overlooked, terribly impoverished, has been discovered, and we're shining a light on their plight and their future and the level of hope and excitement that they have for what we're doing together. Really a multi-year training ourselves, learning about their poverty and learning about their wealth in terms of how they organize communities so much better than we do. We organize ourselves mostly as nuclear families. They organize themselves as extended families. And the difference, once you begin to discover it, is remarkable. And so it's helpful that they will have paths in a future that they never imagined because of the types of effort and initiative that young people in this country are having, and the things that we will learn on the other side are just as profound for the future of our young children, leaders, and young adults. So thank you for all being here.
And yeah, one last thing before you come up. There are going to be cookies afterwards over there, so you can get excited. But yeah, let's look at my dad.
to say something about these pieces. I played these pieces with him and his older brother maybe a few years ago, and I played them with a friend who's here. And one of them, the one that we're actually gonna play Escolaso first, and then Zita. I never knew what Escolaso meant because it's like slang in Argentinian, you know, and I thought, you know, maybe it has something to do with a school, escuela, maybe it has something to do with scales, escala. You know, it's a great piece. And then I was like, I need to say something, you know, about the whole suite. Suite is called a suite. These are two movements from a suite of 4 pieces. And it's a suite troileana. And it's dedicated to the passions of the great tango composer and band leader, Aníbal Troilo. And his great passions were Zita, his wife. One of the movements is bandoneon, which is the instrument they play. It's like a big accordion with keys. And then the other movement that we're not playing is whiskey. So he loved whiskey. And then this one, Escolaso, is actually slang for gambling. So we have whiskey, women, gambling, and bundle. You know, there's one thing left, right? Like music. So I thought that was pretty funny. So when I told Charlie last night, he was like, "Really?" These two movements were arranged by the great Brazilian guitarist Sergio Assad. He tried to cram this whole band onto 2 guitars.